Hey there, thanks for dropping in. It's Jane House Chabrow, and I'm going to share some of my marketing strategies with you. Yes, House is my maiden name. I don't want to sound arrogant, but did you ever feel like saying, please, no horse and pony show today? But you just sat through it because you didn't want to be rude, right? Yeah. Well, I always refuse to use those rehearsed acting scripts that other agents are trained to sell you with. I find them really insulting to a person's intelligence. And when I hear salespeople use those rehearsed scripts and responses to objectives, it just makes me cringe. So there's an old saying, the empty can makes the most noise. Experience means you can speak honestly without the memorized sales scripts and ridiculous fake graphs and charts. My experience and skills are well rounded in all facets of real estate: sales, home staging, mortgage finance, investment strategies, marketing, area knowledge, just to name a few, so I can help in areas where other agents may fall short. Whatever real estate agent you use, you have to demand professional photography. Professional photography is essential to any comprehensive marketing plan. More people are going to view your home online than will ever visit it personally, so you have to grab and hold their attention online to increase the probability of an in-person showing. Did you know that buyers perceive homes with professional photography to be worth on average 12% more than the actual price? And that's according to the Wall Street Journal. Unprofessional photos make the house look inferior to other homes. Homes have sat way too long on the market because of this and got lower offers than they could have gotten. So I use professional photography, sometimes taken with a drone, to show the size of the home and the privacy of the lot. So as an example, this townhouse was marketed by another agent and it was on the market for 303 days unsold. Now they brought in a new agent who hired a professional photographer, and the home sold in 29 days. If you look at the difference in the two photos, one looks cramped and dull, and the other one looks more spacious, and the colors look a little more vibrant too. Believe it or not, many realtors are still using these cheap lock boxes that are risking your home security. The entry code is written down on the MLS sheet, and then they toss the sheet anywhere for anyone to find. And there's no record of who enters your home at what time. In case of damage or theft or general liability, how are you going to know who to blame? So I use GE's Super Lockbox, which only realtors can access. It instantly alerts my cell phone with the identity of the agent and what time they're entering your home. And it also sends out emails to each showing agent requesting feedback from the showing. And it gives me full reporting on all showings, how long they stayed in the home, and also the comments that they leave behind that I can share with you, because you have the right to know who was in your home. I treat my clients' transactions with the same focus and attention as if they were my own deals. A few extra attributes I bring to the table are my listening skills, thinking outside the box, and problem-solving skills, things they just can't teach you in real estate school. Real estate school taught me very little about the real world. The class materials were so old and obsolete, mainly about ancient laws that were never changed over the times. It was actually the 20 years of hands-on experience as a broker associate, property investor, negotiator, mortgage franchise owner, and marketing specialist that made my skills so valuable. Other agents may have to work harder to generate showings of a home because they don't have local buyers calling them. My social media presence on YouTube and other channels are constantly generating new buyers. I also maintain relationships with out-of-state agents up north to make sure they call me first when their clients are moving to Florida. So our company is large with a few thousand agents, but I'm not going to lie to you like most most agents say, well, we have a few thousand agents and we prioritize our listings over other companies' listings to our buyers. But the truth is, agents show buyers what is a good match for what they're looking for, regardless of which company listed it. So don't fall for that trick. It's just wrong. So let's understand how buyers evaluate homes. The marketing that I do to promote a home has only one purpose: to increase awareness and bring in-person showings. So once a buyer reaches the front door, it's up to the owner to stage the home in a way that they think would be appealing to everyone. This home must now compete with other homes in two areas: features and price. If the home has more features that appeal to buyers or is priced lower than comparable homes, this home will stand out as the better value. If the home lacks the features that potential buyers desire, the only option is to compete on price. To be effective, the home should stand out as one of the top 2 or 3 best values in that immediate marketplace. Pricing your home accurately is the most effective way to ensure a successful sale because no amount of marketing can sell an overpriced home, but many sellers are tempted to list their home with the agent that quotes the highest price they believe they can get for the home without realizing that the agent is already knowing that they're not going to be able to get that price, but they're trying to get the listing. So please keep in mind that the agent doesn't set the price. The seller doesn't even set the price. It's the market that will set the price or value for your home. So there's factors that influence market value: supply and demand, number one, economic conditions, asking and selling prices of competing homes, and the buyer's actual perception of your home. So the factors that have little or no influence on market value are what you paid for the home, or what your expected net proceeds are, or the amount you spent on home improvements. You only get one debut. Approximately 80% of all your showings are going to be during the first 2 months, so it's important to be in a fair market price range. After 60 days on the MLS, home shoppers wonder, why is this home still available? Some assume there's something wrong with the home, and some assume, hey, maybe there's some flexibility in the price because it didn't sell. And here come the low offers. You don't want that. So this is why you need to price it right from the start, and you need maximum exposure marketing to hopefully avoid being that stale listing. So that's why I do a comparative market analysis to compare your home in detail with the current listings and recent sales in your neighborhood. And it helps ensure that the price is priced accurately right from the start. My professional marketing videos and ads with high quality photography use special keywords to target both local buyers and people relocating from other states on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but mostly YouTube, and many other sites that I know buyers in your price range spend time on. In addition, my email announcements featuring new listings are sent to hundreds of agents and buyers that I maintain relationships with, both local and up north. So here's what I do on a new listing. First, I like to learn from the homeowner whatever I can by asking a lot of questions, and then I do a market analysis so I can estimate the value, and I answer any questions that come about. I assist with personalized home staging concepts if desired. I craft marketing strategies to get the maximum exposure and the highest and best offers coming in. I announce your home and offer a home tour to all real estate agents to preview the home for their clients. I advertise and present the home to buyers with a public open house if desired. I feature your home on hundreds of websites using high technology, and I create individual website just for your home. So I also schedule showings of other agents, and then I follow up by phone with each agent to get constructive feedback. Now, honest feedback is typically given to agents freely, but they rarely ever tell the homeowner what they think. They don't want to upset the homeowner if there was anything negative that they saw. So through me, I can get the real deal. So anyway, I share my unique target marketing strategies, which opens doors to a whole new set of buyers if the home is not under contract within 30 days. So I can target buyers that wouldn't have qualified with a new strategy to help them qualify because I have some mortgage background experience. Anyway, I also verify if the buyer is qualified for a mortgage, make sure that pre-qualification letter is legitimate, or make sure they have cash on hand. So when I present written offers to the seller in full detail, I explain the pros and cons of each offer price, type of financing, number of inspection days the buyers want, their proposed closing date, what possessions that they want to be included in the sale, things like that. Then I help negotiate the price and terms on offers on the seller's behalf using skills that help me to be sure that it's actually the buyer's highest and best offer. Some people just throw sand to see if the seller will blink with a low offer. And it's a way that they test the seller's weaknesses to see what the seller's response is. So, we have ways of getting to their actual offer. So anyway, I write up any contracts or addendums required after negotiations and coordinate appointments for buyers, inspectors, and appraiser, and open up the home for them to save the seller time, and coordinate with attorneys, title agents, and the buyer's mortgage company for a smooth closing. And I can be there for support in case it's an emotional experience selling a home. And I'm also a liaison between the seller and the potential buyer. So why is the liaison task important? Well, some buyers want to meet up with the homeowner face to face and try and read them and sum up their weaknesses or vulnerabilities before placing an offer. However, since kindness can sometimes be mistaken for weakness, this meeting is not recommended until after all negotiations are final. Sometimes it's better if sellers don't attend the showings because some of them leak out too much information. I was showing my buyer a home once and the seller was there, and the seller goes, "Yeah, I have to sell this home because my daughter's college tuition is overdue." Now, this let my buyer know of her urgency, and the buyer offered a much lower price than we had initially planned on offering. Because the seller sounded so desperate, she figured she could get away with it. So the seller's agent should have advised her better because that statement cost her thousands in her sale price. I think it's important to never disclose your client's personal information to anyone unless they ask you to. And another thing I do is I do not have any fake purchased or traded performance reviews online. So if you want a real review from my past clients, I can provide you with contacts. I do not have another full-time job. This is it. So I'm easily reachable when needed. There's nothing worse than finding out that your agent that you already signed a contract with only dabbles in real estate on the side and cannot be reached from 9 to 5. That actually happened to me many years ago before I became an agent. I was so disappointed, but I couldn't get out of the contract. So clients often benefit from my awareness of mortgages and special financing opportunities, as well as tips to quickly boost credit ratings to possibly qualify for better interest rates or credit terms, because I have also owned and managed a branch of a prominent mortgage company in the past. So knowing different ways to qualify can save some deals from falling apart. Working closely with investors, appraisers, contractors, builders, and inspectors for so many years has given me valuable insight on smarter buying and selling, in addition to sharpening my negotiation skills. Internet marketing is something that I enjoy doing, and I own and admin lots of Facebook groups as well as my YouTube channel. I also develop web pages and videos for marketing homes for other agents as well. In my personal time, I help advocate for disadvantaged animals and people who are in need of assistance. I live in Palm Beach County with my husband, my son, and my best friend Lola. There she is. Say hi, Lola. Here's a list of some questions that I ask clients because it helps me develop the right strategy and marketing plan to maximize the sale. If you think we might be a good match to work together to market your home, let's have a phone chat and answer each other's questions. You can reach me at 561-714-0931 or send me an email to realterrific@gmail.com. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.